Okay, hey guys. Today I'm going to show you how to install your winch string on your tug-of-war vehicle. If you don't have a winch and you're going to have somebody attach their winch to your car, or if you're going to use the competition string, which is right here, okay, you're going to need to install an eye hook on the back of your car. You would just measure for the center, pre-drill with a nail, and turn it in with the pliers. If you have a winch, you don't need a hook, okay? Because you're going to be attaching your winch string to your opponent's hook or to their winch string, and then we connect them with the snap swivel. So what I have here is, well, actually, first what I'm going to do is I have to drill a hole. I'm actually going to drill 2 holes in the back of my car so that my winch string can come out. And I'll have 2 options depending on who I'm racing against, whether I want one that's going to be tall or one that's going to be coming out low. And I'm also curious to see how it affects the performance of my car. So if I have it coming out tall, hopefully I'll be able to lift my opponent up and disable their rear wheels. But there's also a chance that my car may do a wheelie like this and just tip over. So I'm also going to try to just see what happens when I have the string exit down low, and that will prevent me from having my car tip. So I am going to take this eye hook out from a previous video, and I'm going to measure for the spots that I want my 2 holes to come out. So okay, so this rear body panel is 4 inches. Okay, right here, 4 inches. So half of 4 is 2. Okay, so I could just go like this and then take my pencil, and I'm just looking to see here what I have here. So I think right here would be a good spot. So right there looks pretty good. And then down here, I just want to make sure it doesn't get too close to my axle. Okay, so here again, I'll go from edge to edge, 2 inches. Let me just slide this right here. Just feeling where the axle is. I'll go a little bit lower. Right there. Cross and line. Okay, so I am going to pre-drill with an 1/8 inch drill bit first. And I'm going to make a big hole with a large drill bit. Okay, so for this is a little bit tall. I risk getting this kind of crooked. So I'm going to put this on the ground. Just put my feet right in between. And I'm going to go right here. Okay, I'll do the same thing here. Okay, so then for this one, I'm going to use this big 1/2 inch drill bit. If you did yours 5/16, that's fine. You could definitely enlarge it if you'd like, if you find that the snap swivel is getting stuck in the hole. You can enlarge it with this 1/2 inch drill bit. This one, it's a very aggressive flute, so I would recommend stiff arming it and don't let the drill bit pull itself down through. It may still happen to me, but I'm going to try not to. So I'm going to go right here, full speed, and try to hold the drill back to not let it pull itself right through. So I should be able to feel it break through each ply as I slowly drill down. All right, that was good. I don't know if you heard it, each ply. This one, hopefully my car doesn't do an endo when I push down here. I'll try to support it a little bit better. All right. So You may get a little bit of tear out. Okay, you can take those splinters out of there. It will fray your string. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could sand it. Okay, so now I measured a piece of this nylon masonry twine. I burnt the ends with my lighter, and it'll stop it from fraying. And so what I'm going to do is tie a knot off to the side here. Okay, so I did 2 knots, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this so that it doesn't spin. When my axle spins, I want the string to spin also. So this gun's been on for a little while. You can see it actually is dribbling out of the housing there. So I need to reload a stick right over here. All right, so let me get this. I find that you don't really need a lot. Okay. And we'll kind of just let that set up. Okay, and while I'm waiting for that, I'll actually try to gently feed my string through one of the holes. I'm going to tie my knot for my loop. Okay, so with here, I go back about 3 inches, and I'm going to tie 1 knot and then another knot right on top of it. So here's 1, and then another. And if there's anybody who's very nautical, or Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts that knows of a better knot, I would love to learn it. So I did 2 knots right on top of here. I'm going to do another knot behind it. So I'm going to go right here. So now when I slide this one over, the double knot stops it. And I have a nice simple loop. I'm going to put some hot glue on that to keep that from, coming apart. All right. I'll just kind of let that set up a little bit. I'm going to wait another 3 seconds, and then I'm going to kind of roll it. All right. Just kind of roll that around. Okay, I think that's good. That'll hold. Okay, I could always do a touch-up on that, but that should be good. And then this one's done. All right, so depending on which way your winch operates, so I could wrap this one like this. I really recommend that you have a couple of wraps around the axle. So now when I pull on this, it puts no strain on this. It's all distributed around that. So this is nice and safe. Okay, you don't want to start pulling and put all the pressure on the knot, or else the glue is going to fail. The last thing we have to do is take the tape measure and mark for where our flag is going to go. So if I come around here, you can have your partner help you with this, okay? And actually, I'll put it this way. So the string, the competition string, this is the competition string, is 54 inches. Okay, so your string is allowed to be longer. That may work to your advantage. But what I'm gonna do is, oops, my apologies. I left my Sharpie marker in my office. Give me one sec. So I'm going to take the tape measure, go up to 27 inches, right there. Okay, and I'm just going to mark it with a nice little dot. So now your car, you know where the flag is, and this will be especially important if you have to go against somebody who does not have a winch. This will be the flag. If you go against somebody who does have a winch, we connect both winches to winch strings together with the snap swivel. So this, I found that these work well. It's a simple way. So I would attach this right here to the other winch string and then lock it right there. Now they'll be locked. This becomes the flag. I haven't had this land on the line at the end of the time for the competition to be too close to call. It's happened a few times, but usually it's within, you know, it's a couple of inches past it. So guys, that's how you install your winch string. Okay, and that's how you make your knots and you cut it. I could definitely help you with that. And now I have the option of testing this out either on top like this or feeding it down below and seeing which one works better with what type of opponent I'm facing. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in class and on the track.